point, this time frame that is an estimate, has now passed. What is the feeling where you are about the hopes of bringing these people back alive?
Well, look, it's a good question. And when you ask people about this, they say, look, we're 100% committed to this search and rescue operation. And there is a lot going on here. And I'll just run it through for you very quickly. 5 vessels on the scene, 2 private deep-sea cable-laying ships, 2 Canadian Coast Guard vessels, the Polar Prince, that's the vessel that put the submersible Titan in the water on Sunday morning, and the American coordinators have made that the joint command center for this operation. That's right above the wreck of the Titanic. And then, as you said, we've got 2 more vessels that have arrived this morning. The Horizon Arctic, it's a supply ship. We saw it being loaded up about 36 hours ago with an ROV, that's a robotically operated vehicle supplied by the US Navy, and a specialist deep-sea winch as well that can drag up heavy objects from the ocean floor. That's there now, and we understand that they have put their ROV in the water. The French scientific ship, that's called l'Atalante, it also has a sophisticated ROV, a remotely operated vehicle. We understand that they are about to put that in the water. This could be an important development. It's a very sophisticated piece of kit. It's attached by a cable. The submersible is attached by an 8-kilometer-long cable, so theoretically it can go to very deep depths. It also has a robotic arm attached, so it can cut bits of metal, it can manipulate objects, potentially the submersible Titan, in deep depths. So that is about to go in the water as well. All part of this remarkable international coalition. I can tell you that the British are also involved. They've got specialist personnel and commercial mapping equipment, commercial mapping technology. That is on the way today, we understand, as well. As you were saying, I think the thing that is on everybody's mind here is about oxygen, the oxygen levels on the Titan. It's a theoretical thing. Theoretically, as far as we know, their oxygen supply, if that vessel's still intact, that oxygen level would be depleted or very close to being depleted now. But it's theoretical. It depends on how people are breathing, how calm they are, the level of activity inside the craft. But I think there is a very real understanding that if a rescue attempt is a practical possibility, that craft needs to be located, and they need to start with this rescue, which would take hours. It would take a long time. That would need to start very quickly indeed. I think what we're going to see is that the search and rescue team concentrate in the area where they've heard these sounds from the Canadian sonar buoys dropped by a Canadian patrol plane. We're talking about a vast area of ocean. We can't assume that the Titan is simply lying on the bottom of the ocean in a fixed position. It could be floating, it could be moving. And we're talking about a vast expanse of territory here, or of ocean. So they're going to have to focus their search. I would expect they focus on the area where they have heard these sounds, throw their assets, as they call them, their resources, at this particular area, and essentially hope for the best. I think that's what they'll be doing.